Welcome to week 1, Getting Started. This week you will need to complete the list of tasks listed in the section summary. If you are seeing this page, you have already completed the required enrollment assignment, the syllabus acknowledgement statement, and the other tasks in the course information section, including watching the welcome video. Next, we will register for Cengage Access. To do this, click on the link that indicates your course and has the words, "Click this link to register for your MindTap course." This will take you to Cengage, in which you will enter your information and your access code you have purchased from the bookstore or purchased directly from Cengage. Be sure to use your RCC student email address. Once you have access to the course materials, review the Introduction to MindTap and SAM resources. This will help you navigate MindTap and understand how the assignments work. Next, please complete the SAM Office Skills Assessment exam. This is for a participation grade and is very similar on how the application exams will be in the future. It will let us see what you already know and give you a sneak peek of what's to come. For the Getting Started project, you will need to ensure that you have Office installed on your computer. Office is free for you through the college, and the instructions on how to gain access and install the applications are at the end of the section. I will demonstrate how to complete the Getting Started project at the end of this video. It is important to have good understanding of file management so you always know where your files on your computer are. This is also how assignments for the applications will be in the future. Lastly, make sure to introduce yourself to all of us. Let's begin the Getting Started project. To begin the Getting Started project, we will click the link to the project that is displayed in our Moodle course. This will take us directly to the assignment overview page. There are resources on this page you can review before starting the project. Click Start to open the project page. The project page consists of 3 sections. The first section contains the download files that will be needed in order to complete the project. The second section is where you will submit your completed project to MindTap. Please note the expected file name. This is what your file needs to be named before you upload your file. If you try to upload a file name anything different, you will receive an error message. The third section will populate with a graded report after your submission. We will need to download our instruction file and our start file. The start file is generated specifically for you and must be used in order to successfully complete the project. I mentioned file management in the beginning of this video. This is important for you to understand file names and where they are located on your computer. I like to have a folder on my computer for my course. I can do this by going to my Documents folder or the location of your choice, right-clicking and selecting New, then Folder. I will name my folder CIS. This is where I will save my project files. Click on each file name to download and save into your folder. You can navigate to your folder by selecting the location in File Explorer on the right side of the window and look for your specific folder within. Open each of the files. You may need to navigate back to your folder to do so. I like to click the folder icon beside the file name in the Chrome Download dialog box to open the folder. Click Enable Editing on each file. I prefer to display my instructions on one side of my screen and my working document on the other. To do this, I use my keyboard shortcut. Press the Window key and the selected arrow for which side of the screen you want to display your file. For my instruction file, I usually like it on the left and the working file on my right. Now that we have both files displayed, read the instructions given in the instruction file. The first step is to save the file first_last_name_1 to first_last_name_2. It also mentions that if you do not see the .docx file extension, do not type it. It will automatically be added for you. What this means is that when we go to save our file by clicking File, Save As, you will have a file name box and a file extension box. You will not see .docx in the file name box. The file extension box is located below the file name box and will be automatically appended to the file name. If you type .docx in the file name box, your file will have .docx as part of the file name and as the extension. Change the 1 to a 2 and click Save. We can now see in our folder we have two files, one with a 1, one with a 2. Both have the file extensions .docx. Your view may look like this if you do not have Windows set to show file extensions. If yours does look like this, that's fine. Just keep in mind that the file extension is there, it's just not visible. However, you can see what type it is by looking at the type column or by the icon visible on your screen. When we saved our file, notice that Word displays the file with the file name ending in A2. Next, the instruction file asks that we verify that our name is in the footer of the document. Let's scroll down to the bottom of the page to verify that. If it is there, you're good to move forward. If it's not, the instructions ask that you re-download your start file. Next, we are asked to type hello in the first blank paragraph of the document. Your cursor should already be in that location. If not, just click in the document. Type hello. Our document should look like the example in the image below the instructions. We can take a look to verify that ours does indeed match. Be sure to save your changes. Now we will submit the file to Cengage. You can drag and drop or browse to locate your file. I'm going to click to Browse Files. Locate my CIS folder, then my file ending with a 2. We will then click Submit. Once Cengage has processed the file, a graded summary report will display in the third section. We can download this file and open it to see how we did. In this case, we achieved all the points available. There may be cases where you do not get the points for a required step. In these cases, redo your file with the feedback provided in the summary report and resubmit it. I caution you that sometimes if you get one step incorrect, it can cause a cascade effect, grading other items that have been done correctly wrong. Fixing the first mistake can, in most cases, have the others grade correctly as well. You will always have 3 attempts to correct any mistakes made when doing the projects. If more are needed, feel free to email me a request for more attempts.